Hi guys, Kara here with information from our January CUSOTA meeting. Thank you to the two of you who came to the actual meeting. I was unable to record that meeting, so I'll be recording it here. I'm going to go over meeting and attendance information, information on membership, some conference info, dean's reimbursement and honor cords information, volunteering information, and just some general reminders. You can become a member. It's a $5 fee for spring 2020, so if you are not a member yet and you'd like to become a member, or if you just paid for fall 2019 and want to continue your membership, $5 fee. You can either pay in cash to me and I can get that to the campus CUSOTA, or you can send it in via Venmo. Venmo is at CUSOTA, and if you send it in that way, just please include your name, the cohort, and your year, and the reason that you're sending the money, and then let Megan know that you have paid this way. Our next meeting will be on Monday, February 24th from 12 to 1. And then the last two meetings are going to be Wednesday evenings from 4 to 5. All of them are going to be in the OTD labs. The password for this month is Snowflake. So if you're watching this online, please send in your meeting attendance by January 27th. You have a week. The attendance link is listed below. And then if you attended the meetings in person, I take attendance, but you still have to send in your attendance with the attendance link. That might have been confusing last semester, but regardless of how you attend the meetings, you still have to send in your attendance this way. I keep record of the people that come to the meetings in person, and I send that to the campus towards the end of the semester, but it just is nice if everything is just in one spot. So as far as information for the AOTA conference, still waiting on getting some info from the campus cohort. Hopefully we'll be getting some of that info either later today or tomorrow. It is at the Boston Convention and Exhibition Center from March 26th through the 29th. Within this slide, there are a couple different links, so you can look at the schedule, kind of what's going to be happening. They might have some of the venues and people that are going to be there. There's also the registration link. If you do early registration before March 4th, it is cheaper than if you do it after March 4th. And then it doesn't matter what you pay for or how you pay for it. Admissions into the expo hall is included with full and daily conference registration. This slide just kind of gives a little bit more information for the conference. The campus students put together some hotels that are in the area that are affiliated with the conference. Apparently there is discounted tickets if you go through Delta and American Airlines, and then some of the hotels have a shuttle service to the conference. So all of that information is here. In order to qualify for dean's reimbursement for the conference, if you attend the conference, you have to have meeting attendance of 6 out of the 9 meetings, live or virtual, and you have to send in your attendance, and that attendance has to be on record. You have to attend the alumni dinner. That's supposed to be on that Friday of the conference. We'll get more information on that. Your membership dues had to be paid before October 21st, and you have to complete 10 service hours before the conference, and you also have to have a proof of a conference ticket. So you can't just volunteer and attend the expo. You have to actually have a ticket that you went to the conference in order to receive dean's reimbursement. Again, more will probably come out on that. And then if you meet all of these requirements and you go to the conference, you can get reimbursed with for some of the money that you spent during the summer. Honors cords reminders, class of 2020 and class of 2021, you must have 30 hours of volunteering total before you graduate, and those must be on record. Class of 2022 and beyond, you must be a member in good standing all 3 years of the program. Membership dues must be paid every single year. You must attend 6 out of the 9 meetings each year, and again, the 30 hours stays the same. Volunteering information, please send your volunteer hours to Cam. We've been doing pretty good about that recently, so let's keep that up. When you email him, please include the name of the site that you volunteered at, kind of a description of what you did, and then the number of hours that you volunteered. And please just send those in as soon as possible, because if it's not documented, it didn't happen. And I'll be sending volunteer reminders as they come up. As far as volunteering, locations in Denver, we have the Amaryllis Therapy Network, the yoga class. That was the same place that the pediatric occupational therapist that came and spoke to us this last semester, that's where she works. This runs on Saturday morning, so I have information on that. Back on My Feet helps combat homelessness through the power of running, and please reach out to Cam if you have more questions about that. Denver Rescue Mission and Urban Peak Meal Groups serve meals to individuals who are homeless. We had a pretty big group that went and did Denver Rescue Mission over the winter break, so great job, guys. That's awesome. Keep it up. And then there's My Heroes Therapeutic Riding Center. Outside of Denver, we have the Denver Rescue Mission and My Heroes Therapeutic Riding Center that are both located in Fort Collins. We have the Roost Training Center. It's a program that provides adults with developmental disabilities the skills needed to gain independence. For those of you further down south, there's Pueblo Diverse Industries. And then Lakewood Therapeutic Rec has reached out. They have a whole bunch of events coming up. I'll send the flyer with the email that I send out. And we had talked last semester about making one of their dances kind of our big event for the spring. So their next dance coming up is, these are all on Fridays. The next one is their Valentine's Day dance, and then they have a St. Patrick's Day dance, and then they also have a spring fling. In the email that I send, I'm going to send out a survey to see which dance people would most be interested in going and volunteering at, and really make it like a big group effort. My contact there also said we could create games and decorations and bring those as well. So if we do decide to do that, you can get volunteer hours for making decorations in the games as well. More to come on that. And just reminders, become a member on CU Involved. If you have any ideas for volunteer opportunities or know people in the community who can come and speak, let us know. If you have any questions, reach out to myself, Cam, or Megan. Also within the survey that I'm going to send out in the email, it's also kind of talking about speakers. I know we all have a whole bunch of stuff going on this semester, especially for both the OT1s and the OT2s. So I'm kind of just reaching out to see if people are still interested in having speakers come. I know people, especially they reached out with the women's health. Really, that one would be best if we had a big group of individuals come so they could ask questions, because that's really why we have the speakers there, is for you guys. So if you guys are really interested in speakers, let me know, because I don't want to waste their time. I don't want to waste our time. So if you guys really aren't interested in speakers, then we can kind of do away with that a little bit, but kind of moving forward, I just kind of want to check in and see with you guys how things are going and how you think CUSOTA is going, and kind of what we should do from now on. So be on the lookout for the email. I'll have a whole bunch of information in there, and hope you guys have a great semester.